right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, Niger Watch family. How you guys doing today? All right. We're going to be talking about the sad situation that actually happened today to one of us, leftist. I'm almost like one year. Please help us to share and like this video. Thank you very much. You sharing this video means that our plight is going to go far because we are going to replay some part of this pathetic video that happened today at a community called Idigunogo at Igueben. Please help us to share this broadcast. It's a pathetic one. We need to address it. We're already on it. So I thought I should come here to spend a few minutes to update everyone what is currently going on the situation right now. If you're right there, just help us to share. I'm not sure if I should paste out or post out a link for this because I don't want us to stay here for that long. I'm supposed to be on air since, but I've been working so hard since all this happened to make sure that the first thing on our priority is to make sure that our own is secured, is safe. Leftist amount Igueben. So that is why I'm here right now. Please help us to share. I appreciate every one of you. Good evening, good evening, good evening to you all. Niger Watch family, I appreciate every one of you. You can see Mother of all, Mommy that Asbara is already right there in the comment section. Thank you very much, Mommy, for joining us. I appreciate you so much. Shala FC, thanks very much for joining us. Naomi Bell, I can see you right there. Kashi Place TV, I can see you as well. Good evening to every one of you. I appreciate you all. Mary Kimade is right there with us. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you very much. I appreciate you all for joining us. Please help us to share so that our voice can go far. As you all know, many of you already know what happened today at Igueben. I would rather just focus on Igueben in those states. Our representative, Leftist Amawos Agbenomaya, went to Igueben, at the community called Idigunogo. Because information came to us that there is a construction that is actually going on there for the past almost a year, which is about, to be precise, 9 months, which is not being carried out properly. So as you all know, whenever information comes to us like this, we try to go extra miles, to find out what is actually going on. So we decided to go to this community to go check by ourselves to see what is going on. We were shocked to see the construction that were being put in place right there by this dishonorable member of House of Assembly. His name is called Ephraim Aluebhose. Yeah, his name is quite difficult to pronounce. So we are going to be talking about him right now. So I want you all to see what actually happened earlier on today. A lot of us were online. We were on live watching everything together because this dishonorable man never knew that Leftist was on live. He thought he was just recording. Because if he was just recording, he would have been beaten and they would have ended up deleting the video. But because Lefty was on live, they couldn't delete the video. So we all were following up. In fact, I used our software to keep a copy of the video in case anything happened at that particular time. Although I knew that nothing can happen, but you never know. Anything can happen that we might lose it all. So when I get to know that, yes, this dishonorable man, this thug put in office to protect us, to guide us, disrespected, beat our own representative at that community. I spoke. Okay, before that, I would like you all to watch this video before I pass on more details. This is the community right here. Someone is asking I should paste the link. Okay, and I don't really want to be here for long because I just want to give an update on this link. Okay, let me paste the link right there. Use the link to join us if you have something to say about this. That's the link right there on the comment section. Like I said before, it's quite late. I don't want us to stay long here. but I think it's my duty to pass the information to you all, how it all went today. Because we've been on the backstage, working so hard to make sure that our brother Leftist is okay. All right, the link is right there. Yes, Leftist, Emma Osagbinoya was beaten seriously today by this dishonorable member of Edo State. In fact, he lied against him. If after they collected his phone from him when they ended the live stream, according to Leftists, when I talked to him today, because the man actually arrested Leftists as well. Leftists were detained at Igueben police station. It was there. So I talked with him and he told me, yes, he's right there. And this man, I've lied against him that he came to the community with a cutlass. I've never seen a journalist, carrying a cutlass when you are going for a covering. So this man actually lied. And later on, he also said to someone else that he didn't see the cutlass as well by himself. So a lot of stories are actually going on right now. The Edo State governor is aware, the deputy governor of Edo State, Felicia Ibu, is aware. And at the moment, we also have the secretary to the state, Barrister Osarodio is also aware. So my people, before that, let me welcome people in and so that we can talk about this. Please, everybody stay mute while we just recap on this particular video. Thank you.
To actually be on ground to see what they are doing in his own domain. So that is our prayer. That's our prayer. That's why our attention was drawn to this in Benin, and that's why we came to Igueben. So I've not been to this place. I do not reside here, but it was what was we were told, and we also came out to come and find out. But funny enough, the people in this domain refused to speak on the matter. They refuse to speak in their own matter. But why I'm saying this, that tomorrow they should not go and be worrying Governor Obaseki. Governor Obaseki road they do 2 days, it does spoil. Honorable Ephraim, the road they do for 2 days, it does spoil. Whereas the man, possibly the man attention was not drawn to it. So now, since nobody talked to us, now we want to do the cutting of this very program.
Wait, never
you want to? I want full camera face you.
No camera face me. You say the gutter, there is some error for the drillage. Abi?
Yeah.
I say which error did the drillage?
You go show him.
Like which
Maybe you show him.
It's too
Oh,
deep.
guys, you show you camera.
If you can show me camera, no problem.
Okay.
It's too deep. Abi, you don't deep reach or you know wide reach or what?
There are some area in that gutter where it don't pull. There are some area where it bend. It gets some area where it pull, where they go the shock for under. Where they shock for under. Look, for us as people, we are black people. We know what is good. We know what.
Hello, Najawa.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
I'm not hearing you. I'm hearing you now. Before you stop.
Okay, thank you.
The gutter, there is some error for the drillage. Abi?
Yeah.
I say which error did the drillage?
You go show him.
Like which
Maybe you show him.
It's too
Oh,
deep.
guys, you show you camera.
If you can show me camera, no problem.
Okay.
It's too deep. Abi, you don't deep reach or you know wide reach or what?
There are some area in that gutter where it don't pull. There are some area where it bend. It gets some area where it pull, where they go the shock for under. Where they shock for under. Look, for us as people, we are black people. We know what is good. We know what is not good. Where is the signboard of the contractor? Those who fight against their freedom today, they are area na erosion prone. That kind of gutter, one erosion run for them, they don't already fall. They can't shock them.
That cross is so for road. They don't do that gutter. You know what's rich. It don't be like very narrow, very small.
I see.
Now here the whole ocean went to Igueben. Now here they follow.
Okay.
So that river from Ebu this side. I say my brother, one of my brother is here. He will still tell you about this gutter. You know, just mature.
Waiting on mature for
The
inside
gutter
gutter.
too small.
It's too small. Like you be the ministry when designer.
So, bros, the road
No,
dey
you be
fit
the
dey
minister.
for
We know say everywhere.
Please, if you dey for today,
Ah.
now if you dey for na for come. If you know, no, na just weakness.
Yes, don't say don't draw attention to the government. No, that they what they fast now.
Why they fight? Why not they fight for government?
Wetin I go advise una
When you
do?
see the right thing, you
Eh?
see the
Wetin I advise una do na wey dey stay for dis area. Mo na call una sef. Mo na ask the contractor the bill of quantity, the design of the road. If design no work, mo na put us together. Oga, even lie no dey stay long.
No.
Truth go ever overcome lie.
where they dig this second.
See road for this kind of water. How many inches be this? Where is this one? Wow. How many mm be this?
Because 1 naira, 2 naira.
All right, my people, I will stop that right there. As you all can see, this is a gutter that the dishonorable man, is actually erecting right there on that community called let me say Igueben, because it's quite difficult for me to pronounce. To be honest, my people, I wish I can zoom it right now. You can see that road. That road is very, very tiny that they're putting right there. We came to expose them. This is why they're not actually happy right now. Let's assume they already put a concrete on top of this road. There's no way we would have been able to discover the kind of road that is inside the concrete. You can see right there by yourself, this is a substandard work. The man knew it. That's why he decided to manhandle my representative. He told him, in fact, Leftist told me that the Honorable was the first person, who started beating him up before someone else, and all that. In fact, after they ended the live stream, the dishonorable man, with the name Ephraim, started hitting his head on the floor, and told him that if we kill him, nothing will happen. This is Nigeria, anything can happen. My people, now what will they talk about? In fact, this is what this channel stands for. For why? As you all know, I've never ever deviated. This is what I stand for. I told you guys that I put my life at risk. I put the life of my team at risk to do this job, especially those of my team on the streets, just to put a smile on the faces of our people. Una see what happened today now by ourselves. For some of you, we're not the privilege to see what happened today. I would like to play where the dishonorable man came in with his boys. Look, you just check that road for Christ's sake. You can see it clearly right here, right? Make una check them. The road where they take do gutter 9 be this. If, for example, say they don't already pour concrete on top of this.
This one not be raw. This one a barbed wire. They call this one barbed wire. This is not raw.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. This is not raw at all. This is barbed wire. It's a kind of barbed wire they use for dog cage. That's what you are seeing right now.
Okay. And they put it right there for a flood, So this is so pathetic. We cannot continue like this, my people. I would like you all to watch this for the next 10 minutes and let's take it from here. It's very, very important, please.
Everything they go enter here.
Okay.
Then the erosion will now.
Okay.
The erosion will now from here they go. Okay. Only the water would pass. That time, no need to go under the coverage. Go and clean it. Now here they will remove the sand. The sand cannot go that side. Sand cannot go that side again. This is called cash pit.
Okay, see, sir. I now go school, but I know my past 50 by 100. If you see the level which these things come here now, it comes as dump here.
Yes.
It comes and dump here. Okay, how does it flow like that fully?
Okay, here is low. That side is higher than this side. Then here is deeper than the two sides.
Also, let us look at, because we are rubbing minds together. Look at this rod. Does this rod have the ability to carry the thing with
I'm not the contractor.
But you have explained.
Yes, I have explained. I don't know the road where they say the ban and the road where the bike connected they use.
And my people, the surprising part of it is that Leftist talking to me this evening is that, do you know the whole community, after they've ended the live stream, the whole community, the surprising part of it, all of them joined swearing, insulting him, laying curse on him, that is enemy of progress. We are fighting for these people for Christ's sake, right? Nobody paid us to do this. Governor Obaseki, that most of us always blame, is not even aware of this. Our job is to do this, to get the attention of the government, to know what these dishonorable members are doing in their communities or their constituencies. The communities, the community people, the elders, the young people right there and all that, it's all of the country swear for them, including those men. We no wear shirt just now. We talk for video, say, I bet me could help us on a bad contract work that they do for you. You see, all of them are torn against him, saying that it's evil. I don't know how we are going to go from here, but I would like you all, because the reason why I'm recapping on this particular video, because a lot of people have not seen it. I want to make them see them, make them know what did they happen. I beg, make me watch this one for like 10 minutes. Be patient with us.
The road where the bike on, neither they use. Whether the bus is
what we are doing here
the
now.
bus is they go use it. The bus come now waiting the director bike on say look at the road we are going to.
But is this proper? Is it proper like that? Because every design, every design, even the each of nail, we want follow and the right hand put.
Yes, that is ministry way.
What we are saying is that I hope the Honourable is watching us. I know he's watching us. What I'm saying is that the Honourable must put his toe on the ground to ensure that in his own domain they do better work for people. That's what we are saying. We are not doing this video to hurt anybody, rather to draw attention of authority, so that this shabby job that is happening here, so that they will stop it and do the needful. Because in the next 20 years, no road, nobody will do road on this area. So nobody will do that on this area. What we are saying is that the Honourable and the governor will call the contractor and call them to order, so that they will monitor the project. It's your right, my right, to monitor our project. This one is not against anybody. It's not against A, it's not against B. You understand? It's not politically motivated. What we are saying is that we never see some place government go give person work, they no go do as government give am. You never see am? You don't see am? You want say government bad? No, you want say government bad. Government give you work, you not do am well. Who bad?
When me are you bad? We will say the country is not good, Buhari bad.
And are we bad?
The head, now they always the bad. No, who David no cannot say he wrong.
But
who they do bad,
what we are saying now, honourable not there yet. Now Vini dey. Una wey there supposed to be the half honourable. Okay. Oga mo go. So where we have done it today, we have
go down. You don't know what they want to do for you. You don't know where the gutter go down. If you look at this road now and look the existing road, you say this one is big. You see this.
Be that.
You go see say this one is higher than the existing road. Why this gutter go down? Because they go reduce this sand. They go reduce this sand. They will reduce this sand to the level of this gutter before the asphalt and before the slope base on the asphalt.
Yeah.
That is why you said the gutter. You see the gutter is going down like this. Because they will reduce. They go reduce.
The problem here is that, thank God the Honourable is around. He's driving down. So it's the Honourable that is driving down. What we are doing is that we want to ensure that they give us a perfect job. That's what we are doing. We are not against anybody. Global, no road. No road, there is under construction. No, I dey Chris. For who?
Nobody. Na level, you know. Sir, this one a road.
That be road.
Me not the me not.
There's this one I got. Come this side. Well, we are waiting the Honourable. But the way for the Honourable is coming. He's on his way.
This one not deep. They can't check and say let them Sir, Ukona.
So the Honourable just arrived now. Okay. Good morning, Honourable. How is family, sir? Yeah.
You say you are the one recording something here that says the road is abandoned.
Where I came, we got some complaint.
Who complained?
We got some complaints, sir. I will not disclose that to you.
What was the complaint?
I'm on live right now, so I'm talking to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we came, try to meet some with the local. Can I take the camera facing you as we are talking?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So we came here, so we meet some of the local. We can't just dab into any area without asking questions. So we met with all the locals here. We asked them some certain questions, and we also found out what they need to know, and we started recording, and that is all.
So they said the reason why you are here
Yeah.
is that you heard that the road has been abandoned.
Yeah, we have two complaints, like I said before. One of the complaints that the road was abandoned. The second one was that the job is substandard. That's the reason why you are not downloaded, it's loaded. That's the reason why I came and I stopped in the place and asked the local. And they let me know that the road was not, the job had been going skeletically, as the case may be.
No, but when you came in here, did you meet people working on site?
No, really. Later I met a man here.
No. Did you meet tractors and all that on site?
No, I didn't.
So can you look at that now? Can you use your camera to face that?
Yes, I saw that tractor there.
So how many tractors did you see here?
I saw three.
Three tractors.
Three.
Two tractors. So who complained? And where do you think I am from? I'm the honourable member representing. And where do you think I am from? Did you find out where I am from? The community where you are doing this recording.
Yeah.
Did you find out where I am from?
Where you are from?
Yes.
No, but I know there's somebody representing them here.
So did you ask where that person is from?
Well, they said
this is my community.
Yes.
This is my community. And you said somebody called to tell you that the road has been abandoned. And you came in here now, you met people still working here. You met tractors and all that here. So in your own perspective, do you think that the road is abandoned?
What I actually saw here by my own experience, some of the things I saw is that like the gutter job they are doing there is substandard, sir.
Are you an engineer?
No, sir.
You're not an engineer.
But even though I'm not an engineer, sir, I think by who we are, we should know what is good and what is not good.
Where are you from?
I'm from Benin City.
So who instructed you to come and do whatever you're doing here now?
Nobody instructed me.
So
God, as a member of Nigeria World, excuse sir.
Somebody said they are doing substandard job. You're not an engineer.
Yeah.
You have not done studies on this very road. You don't even know when the road was started. You don't know how long they've been working here. So you are saying, you're just trying to imply that the road is substandard, the materials are substandard, and they are delaying work on the road, which is a blatant lie. That is a lie from the heaven. You don't even know when the road was started. How long has this road been?
I was told by standard information I got there by 9 months.
By 9 months. What of Igueben? How long has it been there? Ogwa.
Did you not go there to video?
I don't know when that was.
No, go and find out. I know you know me very well.
We met once.
Yes. So when you doing your journalism, whether investigative journalism, then you must be able to ask questions.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people. The people, this is my community.
Good.
My house is not far from here.
Okay.
And all that. So you should be able to ask the stakeholders. You ask them, how long was this road, for how long has this road been awarded? You didn't even ask that. You are coming here, to take videos, to say that the road has been abandoned, and the quality of work. What grade is this road? You don't even know. Grade A, grade B, grade C. You don't know.
This is grade C road, sir.
Grade C road.
Yeah.
That's what you think it is. So now, you don't even know what a grade C road entails. Let me tell you something. You see, if you're being sent by someone to malign the government or the member representing the constituency, you have to go back. Be sincere in your reporting. Don't do yellow journalism.
That's not true.
Fair.
That's not true.
It's not fair. You are from Benin.
Let me throw more. Excuse sir. Let me throw more light. What I do actually is to draw attention. If you follow my transit, possibly you'll be following it. You heard that I will draw the attention of the honorable member represent this area to prevail on whoever is handling this job. To draw the attention of the honorable member who is representing the people in this area. If you take your time to look at it, you see how it all started.
What's the name of the honorable member representing this area?
I've forgotten the first name.
You see what I'm saying? See,
don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that.
You have to be sincere. You have to be sincere with whatever you are doing.
Yeah.
You see, why I have to stand? Because I want to be democratic. That's why I'm here. Because I'm always here. Most times, I leave from Igueben, to attend plenaries, and I come back and all that. Right. For somebody to have told you that the road has been abandoned, and you are here, and you have seen that people still working here, and that means you are already biased with what you are doing. You are trying to instigate the people against the government. That's what you're trying to do.
That is not true, sir. What? No. What? Excuse me. I will attend to one person.
If you do more than that, what's the meaning? Say more than that. What's the meaning?
Okay.
Can you take this one out?
What's wrong with you?
What is said?
You can't come to my community and begin to. I clear you from. Where's Benin from? Where's Benin? Who are you? Where's Benin from? Come. I don't forget what. What's wrong with you? You know what graduating they happen? They sponsor you to come and fight us. They sponsor you. Call this my boy for me. Call them for me. Call them for me. Call them for me. Call them for me. Where's my phone? Get my phone. Where's my car? Where's my car? Yeah, where's my car? I don't find nothing illegal. Where's my car? Bring my phone for me. Bring my phone for me. Bring my phone for me. You come back. Who are you? Who are you?
All right, people, I would like to play the part where they were actually beating him up. Let's listen here.
The road. Why did you bring him here? Where you were? Why did you bring him here?
now you know what pass. What do you call do for here? What do you call do here? Who can you come here? Who can you come here? Who sent you here? Wait, come stand up, stand up, stand up. Who brought you here? Who brought you come here? Who can you come here? Huh? Who can you come here? Who can you come here? Huh? Who can you come here? Who can you come here? Huh? Who can you come here? Who can you come here? No, tell me who can you come here now? Who can you come here?
Talk and they leave you.
Who can you come here? Who can you come here? Yes. Who can you come here?
Tell you talk through.
Nigerian people. Who can you come here? Talk through now. Talk through.
Wrong thing. Very wrong.
When the person will carry, call him. I'm not check the food. Call him. I will post it.
I just don't believe for this.
Because of the iron work when I did not make it work for night.
Chief Dodu.
I'm not government pay work for night. I'm not government pay when you want to work for night.
People they busy with commissioner.
I think this is commissioner there. Because he has a cutlass here. Yes. Yeah, because that I want to hand it over to the police. No, it's ringing. It's ringing, but it's not picking. They may not know it's you.
I called ITV, they don't know him. Huh? I called the Derry, they don't know him. Chris. Chris. Come, delete everything in this video.
I will format him here.
You're from Mata.
And I the phone video. No, see the guy, not be the guy get this video. Okay, I get the two phones.
Format everything.
If you just fair watch the video now, fair watch the video.
It's good live video. Check live video that day. Even live video video. I'm with this.
The one you comment, we don't comment on that.
This is the live video now.
Because he say Ephraim Aluebhose they watch and when
All right, my people, as you all can see right there, I needed to play that video back again. Sorry that that took a long time, but we needed to recapitulate on what actually happened today. You know, I actually lost my voice because it's been a very tough day for us. You know, as you all can see how a lot of people were beating up just one person who have not committed no single crime at all. You know, the dishonorable member, you know, have shown that he has shown his true color, that he's a thug, he's a killer, and he has been doing this to the people. You know, the unfortunate part of it is that the people on the community right there also supported the dishonorable member by saying that, if I by link us on Leftist, I'm almost like, yes, presently, the governor of Edo State is already aware. Governor Idigunogo Obaseki, Idigunogo, the deputy governor of Edo State is aware. The secretary to the state, Barrister Idigunogo, is already aware. In fact, the speaker to House of Assembly in Edo State, Idigunogo, is already aware. So I've mentioned these four names now. You see, I'm calm right now. You know, I will only be calm like this if, like, for example, the names I've mentioned, which I'm going to mention again, Governor Idigunogo Obaseki, if he acts accordingly. If Idigunogo, the deputy governor of Edo State, acts accordingly. If the secretary of the state, Barrister Idigunogo, acts accordingly. And the speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, Idigunogo, acts accordingly. We wait in just 7 days from now. If nothing happened, those four names will be dragged.
7 days is too far. These people must be brought to book.
Yeah.
This is disheartening. This is the freedom of the press. They have violated the freedom of the press. And the Edo State government should know that they should be responsible to investigate this matter. This is very disgraceful. This is a slap to the Edo State government. You cannot have an honorable representing a constituency insulting the member of the press. This is very, very unfortunate. And I don't know what to say. He's speechless. Look at the way he's talking. So we don't have freedom of speech anymore. We don't have freedom to ask our honorable what he's doing with our money. This is really, really what we call a bad day for democracy.
It's very sad. Thank you very, very much for that add-up, my brother Israel Semota. Yes, we've been on these scenes, Mommy the Aspera, every one of us, we've been working behind the scene. You know, I want to thank every one of you that have participated, that have been contributing, that have made it one or two effort to make sure that our brother were in a safe hand. As we speak right now, the update is Leftist Ephraim Aluebhose is already out of the station, the police station. He's currently at the hospital taking some treatment. You know, they were hitting his head on the tarmac, you know, on the floor. They were jumping on his head, jumping on his body. In fact, you know, we need to join head together to pray for him. We want him to survive this. Although he's speaking right now, it's not enough for everyone or any one of us to be carried away to say, okay, Leftists, they're okay. Remember, internal bleeding is more dangerous than any other thing. You know, a lot of people were beating him up, all the talks right there. Even some of the guides that were protecting the dishonorable man, you know, Ephraim. You know, they were using the side of their gun to be hitting his back and all that. You know, it's so unfortunate that we live in a country where things just happened and they try to put it behind the door just like that. Trust me, this man will regret. I'm saying this on live. This man, this dishonorable member or whoever he is, will regret this. I will make sure we spend the last couple.
Please, Najawo. Please, Najawo, it's me. People try to pick my phone. There's something I want to. I can't say it publicly.
Okay, please. Are you trying to call me?
Yeah, try. I called just the line that maybe you can off the speaker. We just, if we are free, we talk.
Okay, go ahead. Talk.
But is it coming out from the program? People hearing me? Okay, please make sure that guy went to hospital and there should be, it should just remain there. Don't tell him. Mute your side. People are hearing you. Mute your side. Okay, sorry. Are you hearing me now?
Please, everybody need to mute themselves because the noise on your background is actually distracting us right now. I would like to hear from, I'm going to start with Brother Nice. Brother Nice, please talk to us. You know, let's see what you have to say about this. Let's move on.
Okay. First of all, this man, I don't want him to go scot-free. This man, I want this man to be brought to book. This is the reason why I was saying that the last time that Najawo, we need to have our own lawyer. You understand? We need to have our personal lawyer. This is the kind of man now we need to take him to the High Court in Abuja. So through him, he's going to bring the rest thugs along with him to the court. You understand? This is a violation of human rights. You know, first of all, this man need to be arrested first. First of all, then before they will be taken to court. You understand? This man, this is the reason. There was a brother that was here. He was offering himself as a free lawyer to Najawo. I don't know if people pay attention. This guy is a member of this Najawo family, and the guy is a barrister. You understand? So those are the things we need. I want this man to be prosecuted. This man is not going to, so that next time when he see a press people, he will know the meaning of press. I believe that this man don't know what press means. You understand? In Western world, there is the judicial power that is given to press. If you touch a press in Western world, you are in trouble. So you cannot just beat a press person for no reason. This man, Naija Watch, anything you say you will spend, take get lawyer. This man, me, I want to get our lawyer. We'll take this man to Abuja, to High Court in Abuja. That is what I would just say.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. I would like to respond to you before I move to the next person that I promise everyone that we will take this matter to the last bit. You know, we are certainly going to make sure that this dishonorable member is going to be stripped. He's certainly going to be stripped. Don't worry about the lawyer you're talking about. We already have Michael Zohome on this matter today. So don't worry, we're already working on that. I think Michael Zohome is big enough, you know, to handle this. We are not using a small lawyer on him. You know, remember, he's a dishonorable member and they know how they do their things. Like I said before,
Michael Zohome is good. He's a good lawyer, yeah.
Yes. So we are. This is a slap to every one of us. So it's not just for leftists. So you cannot expect me to fold my arms and be drinking water and smiling. No, it's not possible. So I'll continue to update every one of you. Let me move on to the Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles, please talk to us. Mr. Charles, are you there? Okay, let me move on to... Okay, Mr. Charles, can you hear me? Good evening to you. Mr. Charles, I think your internet is not very friendly right now. Prince Collins, please talk to us, please. I'll come back to you, Mr. Charles.
Hello. Good evening, Naija. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I greet you all. Thank you for your effort and everything. I've been trying to... In fact, I'm so pained. I have to tell you the truth. I'm seriously down for this issue because if this is the kind of nation we are going to say we're going to give justice to, then we have not started. But we are not going to give up because we are going to just use certain people as a scapegoat to teach others good lessons. Because many of them need to know that Nigerians in diaspora are not just, or rather, those in diaspora are not just ordinary Edo that they used to play with them. They need to know that if somebody is enjoying this dividend of democracy, he will fight tooth and nail to make sure that it comes to stay in anywhere he is. The fact that this man, this dishonorable idiot, sorry to use that word, he was the one that called for this action because he is supposed to, you know, act as a good example to others to make sure he calmed down, even if the boys are trying to do anything. But he was the one that brought what led to the escalation of this issue. He escalated this issue that made those boys to do something. In the first place, I want to ask some few questions. As a honorable member of House of Assembly or whatever legislature he belongs to, what is in so personal interest? Is it a constituency project to him? Because as a honorable member, he's a legislative arm of government. He's not supposed to handle a project that belongs to the executive arm of government. That is the first place.
He said he's the project chairman in the community. I don't know if you listen to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he's the project chairman, what kind of project chairman is he? Because a legislative arm of government has no power to handle executive activities like road construction. They are just there to represent the people to make sure that the dividends of democracy is consolidated at the grassroots. That is the main objective. They are supposed to carry a message from the people. That is one hand. If not, what is his own interest? Because as a matter of fact, the fight that Amausa is fighting, the fight he is fighting, is even helping him to fight his own cause because they don't know what to do. Because what Amausa was saying is that he said he wants to see the man that is in the legislative arm of government to report to him if he can follow up this project to make sure that this project is done accordingly. Probably he's the one handling the project, he's taking it as a constituency project because when he came, he took the issue personal. I saw everything that happened. He took the issue personal. Then, secondly, according to him, he said he should tell him who sent him. then he's going to kill that person. I don't know if anybody heard that word there.
Yeah,
That is a statement he made. If you have not heard it, go and listen carefully because
exactly. That's what he said. I watched the video direct.
Yeah, if you have not heard it, go and listen carefully.
And he said he can dismiss Amosa.
Yeah, he said if not that he has seen Amosa before, he would have dismissed him. He would have make him miss him at the, that is, those are two implicating words that a honorable member has said to a concerned citizen. Then he was the person that instigated the issue, and he called on his boys to carry on, thereby making them to do more harm to this guy, somebody that is fighting for the right of the people. This is exactly what we are saying. We cannot. I'm so happy that this thing is happening, because we need to use somebody as an example to tell them that we are not joking here. Many of them thought we are just joking. They don't even know where they are. So people are talking there on the background that each chairman saying we do is using this. At the end of the day, when he said they're not there where the chairman did. So then it was not be saying nights, maybe this thing I asked him there for just kill somebody, then the person will go for nothing, they won't miss him. This is what they do, and this is somebody that is representing us. We are taking it to early lengths. I'll be calling him. When he did that thing, I changed the picture of my WhatsApp group. I put his picture there. I started calling him. He has never picked my call since, and I will call him throughout this time, except he off his phone. He's going to tell me why he did what he did. He's not the first member that have represented that constituency. He's not the first member of as far as MB. People have been there before. He is just starting, and this is going to give him a sense of belonging, for him to know where he belongs to, and at the same time, he's going to tell others that they are not there for themselves; they are there to represent the people. You are the people's servant, but you are acting as if you are a lord. This is what we are saying. So we must fight tooth and nail to make sure that this guy is brought to book. We have to do this, for whatever it costs us, because whatever happened to one happened to all, and this is the only way we can tell them that we are from diaspora. We are not the same way. We don't think the same way they think, and we don't reason the same way they reason. Thank you very much for now. Let me give the chance for another person.
Thank you very much, my brother, for that wonderful contribution. I'll move on now to Midwest people. Midwest people, I would like you to talk to us. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother. Good evening. First of all, I will talk about we greet also my fellow panelists and listeners and viewers. It is very heartbroken and painful to see people we elect to represent us in any level, whether in the form of president level, governor, Senate, House of Rep, and state House of Representative or whatever, to be acting unlawfully like this. Sometimes they are not even ashamed of themselves when they act, even in the presence of a camera, and it's very broken. First of all, let our brother, as I told you, it is time for him to, medical. We should follow the medical level very seriously, so that they have to be properly checked. Internal bleeding is not something we should play with, and from there we have to also plan ahead what next to do. That is my point of things for now.
When you look every medical activity should be documented, please.
Yeah, properly, and
very important.
The police that are involved should also understand that they also have a limitation. Someone cannot be beat up like that. You go and lock him up, and for him to die or whatever, I don't know for them. Thank God he's still alive. The whole situation is this. What these things reflect is this: you don't blame the people of the village, because most of us were in abroad here. These guys we score honorable. They are horrible member of parliament. Horrible, not honorable. They are very horror in nature. They are the one killing their own people, but they just because that is why they have created state. We all point to Buhari. But it is our people that is really our enemy. And they don't have the people in their mind any longer. The people of that community cannot speak. This leftist is having people today. We are sitting here talking, and we're going to put our heads together to see the next level and step that we're going to take. But there are people in that village that even Koro, they kill them. Nothing will happen. So what do you expect those people to do? They have to hide their head and to do something in the presence of the honorable to prove their innocence. And that's why you see those who were once talking with him before join the group and start beating him to show we are with the honorable, because they are not being protected. There's no freedom of speech for them. We should thank God for our life that we are in abroad. And now most of us are already seeing the need to say, Edo is our land. We must go back home. And we can't leave it in the hand of these rotty people and continue to be complaining. We have no other way. A lot of people in diaspora 80% are fed up. People want to go back home. There's a lot of opportunity in our country, which we have not been seen before. But because we have traveled, there's a huge opportunity. That's why people are clamoring. That's why we spend our time on the air talking about this issue. And these are some of the things we are saying. And when you look at that construction they are doing, my brother, we are all travelers. Let us be sincere. Have you seen a place in Europe or even in some? I've been to so many African countries. Like Senegal, I always refer to that place. French colony like Côte d'Ivoire and all those places. They don't dig those guys. It is pipe they lay. It is 11th century technology that the British brought to us, 18 something, we remain there. The Tuke boss, where they take do Tazi, when they start to colonize us, now we still there.
Yeah,
nothing is improving.
No innovation, no improvement.
No improvement.
They are always starting in one place.
That Gary where they just teach us how to fry them. Now there we day.
Till now, no improvement, no movement.
Nothing grow. That gutter where they dig, that very construction. Waiting not go let me swear for Europe where I don't see where they dig such gutter water the one. Now Spain. Inside very deep interior, where they farm orange, they use it to carry water to farming areas.
Yeah.
Where they raise animals.
For irrigation process.
And again, they also have a place where they lock it up, where the opening is well constructed. The water will be flowing in your presence. This thing is so adapted. It cannot solve erosion problem. Just because these people have to engage in a project, that is the only way they can build their pause. That's why they continue. They must build for their pause to be built, not building the life of our people. If you look at that project, if they are completely adapted, it's not going to solve erosion problem. I keep repeating it. If expatriates should come into there and investigate those things, it will tell them what they are doing is useless. With the population of people that is living there, even if you look at the road, the environment, only one rain will wash water and cover everything. And they will
we don't wash all the sand that was brought out.
We will wash it there and the thing will block. Our people can no longer talk. We can't blame the community. The community will be happy to see when someone stand up and challenge this horrible man that call himself representing his people. This problem is not a problem of one side. The other day in the heart of Benin, Kota, where they were using hand to remove all of them. The government can't do anything. They are all together. Even they know that their time is coming to an end. They are not looking for elsewhere because politics is not their job. So they will do everything. But all I want to say, the honorable should act and bring himself down and do the needful before all of them that is involved, before it's too late for them. We are not going to fold our hand as people for them to go away with this.
Brother, it's already too late. There's nothing like it's too late for them. It's already too late.
Thank
yeah.
You.
So
thank you.
So that
let's hear from someone else. I appreciate you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I would like for Mr. Igueben to contribute to this right now. Thank you very much, Mr. Igueben. Good evening to you. If you're right there, unmute yourself, please.
Yes. I'm hearing you, my brother, sound and clear. Good evening.
Fine.
Good evening to every one of you, the panelists. Good evening to the viewers. Good evening, Nigerians. And good evening, the comment section people. I really touched. I was touched. Do you know why I was so much touched? Because once I saw the notification on my gadget, I quickly just switched off to the live watch. I was following up. I saw the old drama right from beginning when this our great leftists were videoing the whole things. You see, before I'm very very sorry, Mr. Naja Walsh. I want to divide a little bit. You see, sometimes it's good for we to tell ourselves the truth. Sometimes when some people will come to this platform, you know, bringing idea that is not, you know, that is not possible. I mean, that is so difficult for people to follow. I'm sometimes I will be so sad. I want to
difficult to
mention name
achieve.
like. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, difficult to achieve, right?
Yeah,
Adjects that are
difficult to
difficult
achieve. God bless you for that word. You know, difficult to achieve. Like people like the what they call it, the Joseph Sunday, you know, and there's some other people like the. Listen, I'm very sorry if you hear your name. Sorry, like them, Akim, you know, who is taking us to a place that we should go and dig a gold. Where you know that to get that gold, we will even dig 10,000 feet to the you know to the soil. We will not get that gold. You understand me now? Look at people that you know they will come to tell us that we should go to constituency to go and take power from the people there. Now look at this drama right now that we just see right now. This is an honorable member or dishonorable member or horrible member like the way Mano Bede said. That somebody draw your own notice to a work like this if you are not the one that handling the job. Somebody is drawing your notice, as a journalist said. The honorable member, Leftist said it that he strongly believes the honorable member is not aware. He told the people that they should write a letter to the honorable member to come and, you know, investigate. I mean, to come and see what the contractors is doing on the site. Doing a very useless job. Like the job is so useless. I've never seen a job like this. Even the Igueben Edo era, they did not do such kind of job. Like Igueben Edo administration. They did not do this kind of nonsense job this people is doing here. You understand me now? And I strongly believe. So when we will be coming to say things, you know, we should be taking the bull by its own. Not we romancing or beating around, telling us to go to consequences. When you see somebody, the leftist is an Unwote and the Bobaka, you know, a representative person. A whole person from Unwote coming to Igueben to speak, they deal with it like this. Tell me, if it is Igueben person that just come out to speak, you don't think that over there we go and kill that person?
Yeah, they will just kill him. That's just the truth.
Are you getting it now? The other day we were talking here,
they will
somebody
kill
was saying that
kill his people. They will kill many people, destroy him completely. And
you understand? Somebody was saying the other day that we don't have investigation. I mean, investigative journalism in Nigeria. I told them that we have. These are the reasons why they are not coming out to speak. Which journalists that will come confronting the dishonorable member, telling you that this job that he's doing here is not a standard job. The job is, you know, telling it to his face. You know, is that guy? When they start beating a leftist, I was receiving the pain in me because you see all the old noise. If you watch the time the honorable member, the dishonorable man himself raised hand, because he was the first person that raised hand. He was the first person that raised his hand and hit leftist. And after he started hitting it, he turned the camera down. All the noise that you were hearing, beside that camera everything was upon that man.
And it was Honorable that was doing that. He was doing it because with his voice, he was the one that was doing it. He can't deny it. He was doing all those beating. He did it himself.
He was the one.
Oh my God, man.
He was the one. And if you watch when he was calling his boys, the boys we don't even want to move, you know, at that particular time, because the boys saw that the men are, you know, doing something that they said is no expect.
They were even begging him. They were even begging him. They were begging him.
We are here. We are here. He was calling them, and the boys were calling that we are here. They were no. Listen, I did not blame those people. Like what Mano Bede said, I will not blame those communities. They are afraid to speak. Even some of the people around that place where the thing were happening, some of them they are afraid. That man that wear shirt follow him, you know, to come and show him where they start the nonsense job. That man just want to, you know, turn his word so that they will not, you know that he was the one that, you know, coming and supporting him, telling him the bad spot. I mean, the area that they do the nonsense job. Where would that be done in any place in the world? Imagine that kind of work. That road that you are seeing there, that is not road. That is a road that they used to construct cage. And the dishonorable member is the person that is doing this job. This is what they are doing in Nigeria. If you remember when we came, we were telling Obaseki that you should mention the names of the contractors, the company that is using to construct roads. These are the things you are just seeing right now. I'm sorry if I say this word right now, because this is what they are doing. They will award contract to themselves. They will go and rent Caterpillar, rent workers, rent people who understand how to build Moga. You see that that man will say that this is the place that we step dirty down. That's nonsense. That is not how they do that place. In Western world here, after you have laid down a pipe, a concrete pipe on the ground, you will now build a place, very big place, that when the water will be coming, that is a step down of the force of the erosion. When the erosion step down that place, then it will fill up that place. From there, the water will be moving little from there. It will not have force, too much force to move from that place. And any dirty that is coming and arrive that place, that is the cleaning spot where they clean, come into where they normally enter drillage to go and clean drillage. Are you getting it now? That is what you just see there. Where they do, they're just like somebody who is building a mogul from toilet to sock away. Are you getting that? And I want to say something here, please, my brother, my people. We still need to investigate. I mean, to see to showcase this place, to let the people know that this what they are doing here, and that is what we stand for. We stand for justice. We stand for fairness, and we stand for equity. We stand for a better society for our people and for ourselves. And I just use this video to tell every person that is listening right now, who are from Oriomo, who are from Igueben, who are from anywhere you think in Edo State, any person that representing you in Esaland is representing the person in Benin. Any person that is representing in Akoko Edo, wherever you are representing, you represent the whole people of Edo State. So we are here to let you guys know that these people that are representing any part of the constituency, they are representing the whole people of Edo State. Because whatsoever that done bad in Igueben should be mentioned as an Edo State, not as an Igueben. Are you getting it now? So this honorable member is a thug. He kidnapped leftists. This is an act of kidnapping. This is not act of arresting. It is not arresting. He kidnapping, collaborated with the police. I don't know where the police come from, whether they're Abuja, because once they become a one kind of power, they always use Abuja mind. So I don't know where those police come from. He and his team, they kidnap this guy and go and dump in their so-called kidnapping zone, where they call police station. Are you getting it now? So we need to do something. I too much ago that my brother Elvis have said that Ozekome have been grant. Anything at all that it will take, we are going to support with our last couple to make sure that this man will be used as an example to let the people know. And I say one thing in our group, that we should, I don't know if it's possible, we should set up educating committees, who will be educating our people.
Very important.
Our fathers, our mother, the importance of representative. Person who is coming out to represent you, whether by the state level, whether by the federal level, any person that is coming to represent you, we will be telling them that this person, you are sending him like somebody who is sending his son or his daughter to farm. Go and fetch me cocoyam, go and fetch me plantain. And the result of what you send in, he will come and give to you. We will educate them, because none of them know the meaning of these people. They even look, you don't see when they were telling the best for the governor. Some of them were even thinking he's the governor of Igueben. Are you getting it now?
So, yeah, they don't even know the position he's heading.
They don't even know the position he's
heading. They're just flowing around like a cup on top of water.
Like Tebe as the Benin we say. So we need to educate our people, our grandmother, our grandfather, our father, our aunties, that whenever a time they are campaigning like this, or them coming to take power, to come into power like this, in any position that they are going to, we need to educate them. You have the right to go and question them. What are they doing? You have the right to go and ask them questions. You have when they are doing any road in your local government, in your street, you have the right to ask who is the name of the contractor that's doing it. Look at the contractor, no name. At the end of the day, they will just do all these things, pack the money to themselves. After about 3 years or a year plus, what they did will become rubbish. The work will become rubbish. The people will be suffering the cost. But initially, they will be happy that development will come to their area. But at the end of the day, the development will turn disaster against them. And that's what we are seeing in Nigeria today. Just like what somebody was saying, that we need to improve. in terms of construction, especially road constructions. We need to improve. These are not gutter. These are just what we call a pipe. I saw this when I was in Libya for about 20 years ago. I saw this.
My brother, Mr. Igbe, please leave road matter. We have a brother lying down in the hospital right now. First, put the road matter aside, please. Please. Can we just? I think there's too much stories on this now. We have a brother lying down in the hospital right now.
That is what I'm saying right now.
I don't have time for this discussion that we are having regarding road.
Listen, I don't know who's speaking. I don't know who's speaking. Please give me just a second. Listen. The place where our own is right now is a place that that it is a big evidence for us. It's a big, and it should. In fact, once they discharge him before they discharge him from the hospital, if Leftist does not have a doctor, we should organize his own personal doctor for him, who will confirm that this man is okay before he will leave the hospital. They will not be discharged so easily like that. Even if he's discharging, we will have his own personal doctor that will say yes. Before this man will be leaving the hospital, the health system, the internal bleeding and others, because they're hitting so much, it's okay. Before we allow him to, to lift the hospital. So, but for now, I think where he is right now, we are praying that, God should intervene on this earth because of the truth. I know very well, and I see it whether we are, hitting him. So, please, let us stand and let us be one family that we are, especially concerning this, this that just happened to our own right now. So that at the end of the day, the rest of that one of the representative of whosoever that found themselves in the corridor of power, we now know that there are Nigerians who are concerned for their constituency. There are Nigerians who are concerned for their state, and there are Nigerians who are concerned for their country. Thank you as I give the floor back to others to speak.
Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you so much. I would like Mr. Okundaye to talk to us. Mr. Okundaye, thank you very much for joining us. Good evening to you.
Thank you, Mr. Naija Wash. Good evening, all the panelists, and good evening, all the viewers, listeners, and the commenters. For me, because these things, our brother has to be in the hospital, and I don't really know how you decide it, but for me, by Tuesday, I expect this man, court paper to reach this man. By Tuesday, or because you are involving governor and all those things, okay, I must say by Wednesday, this man has to be answerable to court of this case by Wednesday, sir. So whatever donation and whatever we can do, I would like the account to be for, so that we can be supporting, and everyone who will love Naija Wash to support these things, because Edo used to say that so what you do to this person today, nobody know who will become the next. As they call them honorable member, but anyway, I see this one as frustratorable member, not the really honorable. And he said, he asked a question, if our brother was a Guinean, and our brother said no. For me, the COVID of that place was not better COVID. It's not even up to what we call COVID of a gutter. That's number one. Number two, those things they call gutter has not supposed to be so. If Naija, what if you permit me, I will send you a video of a gutter here in Italy. You will look in 3 feet wide, not talk of the deep, 3 feet wide. Whatever they are giving, I'll be 6 feet, sorry, 6 feet wide. So whatever gutter they are giving out in Nigeria, I don't believe it's more than 2 feet wideness. And that is why tomorrow they will start using another money, because just 2 days erosion, that gutter will feed up. So, and even the concrete they do, the wire, the rod they put are not even rod. Those are barbed wire you use for bird cage, not even dog cage. So if he want to know that those work were not standard, we will prove to him that it's not standard at all. There is nothing standard in it. And for all, if not shameless of them, because, and this is why I don't like when people speak both grammar, even though you are journalists. I like when you are in the midst of people, you have to be able to come down to their level. So those people in that village, if our brother were speaking broken, they will understand it well more than the way he was speaking the English. So, in other hand, this man will be able to convince them that, you see that we are saying you are setting our people against the government. It is because the English, they will think whatever he's doing, not because too much fear. It is because too much of the English become misunderstanding. So, but for me, sir, on Wednesday, this man has to face court. This man has to face court. So that other will learn from that place. Because if we did not use this one to show example, another one will not learn. And we don't, it should remain in hospital, even if it is 1 month, if it is 5 months, you have to be in the hospital. This man has to face court before our brother can leave hospital, sir. So this is what case all about. So we want to see how is honorable we take the actions. Because this person that wear blue with white cap, with white shirt was the first person that slapped. It was before.
Yeah, he passed through the back. He passed through the back of the camera to slap him.
So it was the honorable.
No.
Yeah, before the honorable raised his hand, that guy hit him.
That guy were asking it question. That guy were asking that as he go to video the other areas where they have done.
Please don't let me argue that. Let me just give my suggestion, so that you can take over the floor. So what we say is, because those work are not standard, and if they do that work today, because I had Igueben people that Governor Obaseki have not come to work in their place. Governor Obaseki have not come to work in their place tomorrow to know if they are from that village. So this man must face court and must face persecution, and so that the whole community will now know that the work they give to them will not really work. Because when it comes to that time, they have to invite the government to come and look that work. That work now has to be stopped. To come and look that work if it is real standard or if it is not. So it cannot say, because it says it's grade C. Whether grade C, grade A, grade B, there is no road type in 5 years or in 7 years. What drove Julius Berger from Germany was for 10 years he had a little patch. That was drove Julius Berger for Germany, because his work could not last 10 years without having the fault. So we must understand that tomorrow we don't want to be spending money on 1 road 2 times or 3 times. Whatever they do today, let's say 15 years, they have not even talked about improvement will be in our state. Thank you, and God bless you. This is what I would like to. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Okunda. I really appreciate you. I can see we have a let go right there. Let go. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Please, I would like you to contribute to this. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Naija Watch. Yeah, I'm not from Edo State. Neither am I from Southeast. But what I saw tonight, is disheartening. And this is the reason why investigative journalism, they don't do their job. Even if they do, they don't ask questions that can trigger reactions. So this is so sad. This is not supposed to happen.
Yes.
That honorable member did not perform his duty. He abused the oath he took. He don't love the people. And this is a slap to Governor of Edo State. Governor of Edo State, this is the people you trust. You gave the Edo State money to go and help their people that will promote you tomorrow. But this is what they are doing. This is why in all those villages now, nobody can talk, nobody can speak, nobody can ask questions, because if they do, they may not see tomorrow. That is the situation of our country today. Then I would specifically say it on health issue. Yes, when you say that we're going to pick this man up, you have already elected a well-respectable lawyer. That is good and fine. And we have to act fast. As much as possible, I'm trying to be able to log into this platform every day to know what is happening. And I'm telling you, revolution is going on in Nigeria. Exactly what happened today is that part of a revolution. Because they know now, others know now that The people are watching, the people are listening, the people are taking recommendations. So Nigeria Watch, please, let's do all we can to get the root of this matter, to hold this man accountable for this crime. Because look at the content of this whole issue. The security people are there, they beat this man. His members are there, they beat this man. Honorable member beat this man. And all sorts of words that they use against this man is inhuman. So let us focus on how to get his health together. Whatever we can do, I'm willing and able to support the movement anytime, any moment. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
and
much.
God bless this man. I pray for his quick recovery. I pray that this will energize him more to do this job carefully. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate that. Thank you. Mr. Mori, good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Good evening, my brother. My voice is just down. I don't really know what to say. And my heart goes out and my sympathy goes out to Leftist, Musa, and the entire Nigeria Watch family. What I saw was barbaric, was outdated, appalling, and disgusting. We must not allow this dishonorable member to go scotch-free. I think it is good you brought it to our notice, but these are things we should not discuss online. We should not be giving our enemies our strategy, what we want to do. But it's not bad, bringing it to, for discussion. I don't want to go into details. Whatever we want to do, we should do it behind the scene. I think you have your reason for waiting for me. I don't know what your reasons are. I don't want to question your reasons. I don't know why you want to wait for 7 days for governor, deputy, or whatever to react. The best you can get from them, we are sorry and we apologize. At best, we're going to foot his medical bills. That's the best you can hear from them. But then I want to state categorically clear that this madman, this cultist, this dog called the Dishonourable member representing Igueben, as Igueben constituency also, he's not above the law. He does not have immunity. He's neither the governor nor the deputy. House of Assembly members, they are not above the law. They don't have immunity even while in office. So I don't want to say too much. This is appalling. It's disgusting, like I said before. It's disheartening and disappointing. My heart bleeds as I speak to you right now. I suggested one time that whenever he's going on the investigation like this, he should go as a team. It doesn't make them, it's not as if they're not going to, try to attack them, but it makes them less vulnerable. So if another person was there today, while his camera was being attacked, another person will have been able to get another view from another background, tactically. You train them on how to move like that as a team.
Very correct.
For evidence, for the sake of evidence. You see, you could see when he was attacked, the first thing they will go for is the camera. Another thing they will try to do, if he was not live, they'll try to remove to make sure they kill every evidence he has. This thing should be taken up as soon as possible. For whatever reason you have, I don't know, I'm not going to push you to do otherwise. But for me, the way I do my things right now, the petition, I don't want to go into something. He was arrested at the Igueben just to suppress him and intimidate him. If he was doing a nice job right there, somebody coming to cover him would have been a plus to him. It would have been applauded. Because they know they're doing a shoddy job, that was why he came under attack. Because they're not comfortable with the shoddy jobs they are doing right there. I'm not even concerned about the job. My most concern right now, my immediate concern is about the health of our brother. First of all, if he has been taken out of Esan, if he's in Benin, if he feel a good hospital in Benin, because he needs a lot of examination right now, medical-wise, to see. He needs history, whatever, to see. There is no eternal bleeding because it could be very dangerous. We didn't see it on camera. We don't know, but from what we heard, from the sound, coming from the background, he was tortured, he was beaten, he was manhandled. So it's not something we should take lightly. Please, that should be our immediate concern right now. As that guy is recovering from, treatment from the beating, we are doing every other thing humanly possible to take proper action for the violation of his fundamental human rights. He has every right to do his job. He has every right, freedom of movement. He can go to wherever he wants to go, any part of the world he feels he wants to go to. So from Benin to Esan it's not a crime. So his fundamental human right has been violated. While we are doing that one behind the scene, I don't want even like announcing our lawyer here and whatever we want to do. The petition should be written right now from either state headquarters to call for that case file immediately to Benin. That guy should be arrested for the human treatment given to our brother Akwa Musa. Arrest my case. Whatever we want to do, it's not something we have to be discussing on. It's not something. It's good you brought it online. We're talking about it, but more action should be behind the scene than what we are discussing publicly. Thank you very much. My voice is down.
Thank you, Mr. Mori. Thank you so much. Mr. Hakim, talk to us then to Mr. Israel so we can round up right now. Go ahead, Mr. Hakim.
Good evening, my brother. Good evening to everybody. I want to send my biggest support to my brother, the hero of the day, brother Leftist. He is a hero. What the job he is doing is a selfless one. Every day he takes sacrifices, put his life, put himself out there, knowing that cowards like this are out there to take advantage of him. Our brother, our hero, was going about doing his legitimate business, and then these cowards, these thugs, these thieves, they have the effrontery to attack him. For me, I understand lawyer and all of this, my brother. Every single blow they blow down my brother. Every single punch they punch down my brother. Even if it's 20 years time, that man must get every single one. He must get them back. Whether you want to go and call lawyer, this one is an eye for an eye. I know I'm on the media, but this one, something has to be done about this. Even if it's 20 years time, as long as God gave all of us life, that man, every single punch, every single blow they blowed our brother today, every single part of his body that he should mark everything down. That man must get what he deserves. He should get what he deserves. And this, you see, we come here, people are talking about how the gutter is not white, how the gutter is white. Who give a fuck which is the gutter? I have a brother in the hospital right now. I don't care about any goddamn gutters. I don't care about any goddamn road. Nobody have the right to attack my brother. Nobody have the right to touch him. He was doing a legitimate business. This thief, I don't want to even call him anything that you guys say, whether you want to call it this or not. It's a thief. That man is a thief. He stole money. The money is stole. He doesn't want to show people. He doesn't want people to know what he's done with the money he stole from the people. And that is why you see the thuggery, those thuggeries, those animals, those idiots, they turn around and they start, I don't know, my brother. Listen, if I carry, I'm going to say a lot of things here, but my heart, you see, I just pray for my brother and Governor Baseki, Deputy Governor Shaibu, Vice Sojogi. I don't know if this guy is one of you, but he's a thug. So if you want to prove to us that you don't associate with thugs, this guy, you have to dissociate yourself from him because he is going to get what he deserves. If you guys need to prove to us now, because we fought so hard for your government. We fought so hard. We put our hard-earned money behind your government during the elections. And this, our brother, works on behalf of us in diaspora. Everything that he is doing on our behalf. Then one animal, one thief, now have the effrontery to attack him the way they did today. My brother, please, I beg everyone on this platform, I don't want to hear about the standard of the road or the gutter. I have no interest in it. I don't want to hear it. Please, I beg everyone, I don't want to hear how whether the gutter is wide, whether it's transported. No, I'm not interested. I have a brother in the hospital right now, and somebody put him there. And all I want to hear is how he is going to pay for it. That is all I want to hear. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much, Mr. Akim. Thank you. All right, my brother Israel, talk to us.
That dishonorable has violated his oath of office, and he should be held accountable for it. These are not people who are supposed to represent us. These are animals. These are people who does not understand the rule of law, and they don't even know what their job is. These people are clueless, and this is what we've been talking about. Like what my brother Akim just said. Yes, the brother is lying in hospital. We don't even know his state right now. How he's coping. Somebody put him there, which is just dishonorable, who said he was representing a constituency, who has no clue of what a constituency means, who have no clue what a fundamental human right means, who has no clue that the citizen has right to ask his or her representative what they do with the taxpayers' money. Because they have no clue. Now, let me give you a clear example how these so-called people people who are supposed to defend us, violate the right of every Nigerian citizens. Now watch that, as this man is talking, you can watch at the back, there is a police officer standing, hiding out of the camera. Did you see that? Now, in the Western world, anybody who assaults a fellow citizen should be arrested. You see handcuff. Where is the handcuff in this guy's hand? These are the same police officers that are protecting these guys. Before, when he drove down, you can see another convoy at his back. That is the police van. They came down with guns. You can see from that J5 at the other side, look at the police officer just moving around, trying to just he's just actually not useful. These are people who are supposed to be dismissed because they don't understand what their duty is. You see, when we say concerned citizens, we actually mean it. These people don't understand it, and they are saying they are representing us. These are dishonorable. This person, Nigeria Watch, I do not care what the government is going to say. The government should know they are executive power, they are executive arm of government, and they should know that this case belongs to the judicial arms of government. The people who are supposed to maintain law and order, they couldn't do that. They saw this incident happen and they allowed it to, and they took this same person to the same police station. This is so disheartening that Nigerians, we are beginning to see what is actually how our lawmakers or whoever they call themselves can actually make people inhumane. The so-called road that they are constructing. Now, let me tell you, looking at that road, did you see anything that signifies men at work? Now, if you are constructing a road in everybody who lives in diaspora, this is why we say the dividends of democracy that we always cry here, people don't actually know. In the court of law, we are going to ask this guy, you said this place, there's something is going on. Now tell me, look at that road, if there's anything to signify men at work. You just put a tractor there, that tractor is not moving. The engine is not on. So it's the same thing that tractor is abandoned. So you cannot prove that there is actually men working. Even from before he came, the eyewitness was saying, my brother, come and see this road. This one a road, this one a gutter. You can hear from the background. So you see, the evidence is shown, and it was when he was attacking this our brother, he was telling them to, take it from life, to erase the phone so that the evidence, so there are a lot of charges right here. An assault, number 2, kidnapping, number 3, violating the fundamental right of a concerned citizen. Secondly, you are oppressing the freedom of the press. Then fifth, this person is violating his oath of office. Now, there are a lot of allegations against him. A lot. Even the police themselves, they have a case to answer because they were present. The video can see where they were parading with guns. They could not even do their duty. So we have a lot. Mr. Niger Watch, nobody should speak on this matter because the Edo State government should know that this is not a matter we have to say, oh, we will speak about it. Never. This is a matter that is concerned to the people. The citizen has the right to arrest this man, and we are now going to invoke the citizen's right to arrest this guy. Tomorrow we should see him answering questions because he's not above the law.
We are working.
He's not above the law because the speaker of the house, even if he's notified, this person should have been in court right now. You actually raise your hand in public, violating the right of a concerned citizen who came to ask what the citizens, the taxpayers' money is being used for. That is not a crime. That is his right as a citizen. Right. But now the Edo State government said, oh, we will see how. No, you are not going to see how. You are going to speak on this matter. This matter should be taken up right now. From tomorrow, we want to see justice. We are not going to wait for them. They cannot speak for us. We elected these people right there. They don't have the right to tell us what to do. We tell them what to do. This is just not appropriate right now. They are making us look as if we are foolish, but they should know we are not foolish.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. I'll take just one call and so that we can round up. I have a caller right here. Hello, good evening to you, my brother. Thanks for calling us. Go ahead, talk to us just for 1 minute, please.
Hello, bros. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, they hear you. Yes, go ahead, talk to us.
Yeah, it's me, Efe.
My brother, Efe. Thank you.
I saw this video this evening. I was able today. I entered YouTube. Now this evening I couldn't find out. See something what he played today. Can you imagine Nigeria? You see what we have been passing through for long. Can you imagine? You see the oppression when they happen for Nigeria, Edo State. But I don't understand because I'm not a
tribalistic. Yeah.
You understand, bros? Because this thing I never expected. Yes, sir. And I'm proud of each of them. My blood, I even here for Europe where I did. I don't use some people they play. You understand?
Yeah, but this one we cannot generalize now. This man is satanic. We should face him alone. We shouldn't bring tribalism into this.
Bros, me I help me talk this thing. I'm not a Sam. I'm not a Benin. I'm a job person. You understand?
Yeah.
Talk about I there among of people who do Obaseki for there. 4 plus 4 talk about I spend. I know how much I spend. Me Obaseki do something. This one not be went to we vote and put. We believe say Obaseki na freedom fighter. The reason why we vote am for wait to make up put am for there. This is the reason why he must do something about this thing. This way don't happen today. So whose kind of pressure for this? For this 21st century, I don't understand. Me Obaseki do something, bro. This is not funny at all. Can you imagine whose kind of pressure for this? Okay, I don't understand. What did happen for Nigeria, God? What did happen, bros? They cause us. What did happen? No. The contract don't really tell you ask question. Can you imagine person you come video something? You want a form of Dunga. I don't understand. What did happen, bros? So see my own contribution. I need Obaseki for this issue now because he must do something, bro. Enough is enough now. Talk about 4 plus 4. I know how much I spent for Obaseki campaign. You understand? I hate oppression for my life. What is this?
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
That guy is a coward. If that man, this idiot, if only one-on-one with leftists, this man go raise that is stupid, that is dumbass, and they won't fight leftists. This is coward. See, the man is a coward. Because you see one man, all of them are the gang up against this.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Mr. Elvis.
Can this one-on-one say he won't face leftists, say he wants to fight leftists? No, he won't try it. Where are my boys? Where are my boys? Kill you there, motherfuckers.
Mr. Akin, this man wants to be popular. Mr. Elvis, we want this person to be seen on Arise TV. We want this person to be seen on channels. We want him to be on the newspaper. We want him to be, since he wants to be popular, we want to tell him that we citizens, we have the right to take this person to be a scapegoat, number one.
I think I will also quickly say something. What we're going to do should not be discussed here. We should try to minimize. Action will speak louder than voice. We'll look for a better way to handle that. Please.
I have a caller. Please let me quickly pick this call so we can
to avoid it a little bit. Everybody is in pain. I can understand.
Thank you, my people. Please, I have a caller. Hello, good evening to you, madam. Thanks for calling. Please talk to us.
Okay, Nigeria Watch.
Thank you, madam.
It's unfortunate that this has happened, but that's the society we live in. I'm just everybody has said what needs to be said, but I just want us to create more awareness about what has happened. If everybody that's watching this show, if you can share what's going on right now, please share this program. Go to your Facebook Live, Instagram, or your social media handles. Please share. Because we are live now, we're talking about this issue now. Believe me, 1 or 2 people will click on that link and listen to what's going on. Awareness, we need awareness so that people will know about this act. This guy has come to dance naked in the marketplace. He felt he wanted to disgrace somebody, but we're going to end up disgracing him. If nothing else is achieved at the end of the day, he's going to, so that people can know who he really is. I'm sure people in his community has been going through this same kind of abuse for many years. So, please share. I, for one, this is what I've done. On my Facebook wall, I've shared. On my Edo People's blog on Facebook, I've shared this. I've also shared on about 5 political forums that I belong to. I've belonged to those forums, Edo Women's Group, and so many others. Even my high school, college, everywhere you can share, everywhere that you're allowed to share. Please, right now as we speak, go ahead and share. Okay? Let us do that now. And why am I saying we should share? Why is it important? So that it's not just us here talking about it.
Yeah.
Let other people, so that his phone can be ringing.
Exactly.
People that know his wife, his girlfriends, his concubines, his children, his family members will be calling and say, see what they watch you, waiting happen. So that you begin to start to feel the heat. So it's not enough for us to be calling or speaking here and vibrating and doing nothing. Let us make that into move. It will go a long way. If you know, go on. I actually went on his Facebook wall and I requested for friendship because that's the only way I can have access to him. But of course,
thank you very much.
I want everybody to go on his Facebook wall. Let people reach out to him. If he picks up, if anybody has his phone number, bring it. Let us face it so that people blow off his phone line. This is so wrong what he did, and he has to stop. Somebody has to be used as an example, and I guess this is it for us now.
Thank you very much, madam, for your contribution. Thank you. God bless you. All right, I will put his phone number on air. I guess I should do that. I don't know, my panelists, what do you think about that?
Please put the number there. If you can put it on NTA, say we have to put it on NTA.
Put it. It's not honorable anymore. It's a public user. Put his number there.
That's messages.
It's honorable right now.
If he doesn't call, we send him messages that let him know that he's an animal. He's barbaric and he's appalling. This guy is disgusting. He's not fit to be a human being.
How can this kind of person? How can this kind of person fight against gangsterism in the streets? This gangster, he cannot fight gangsterism. Never.
Hitting somebody, your fellow human being.
Yes.
This is crazy.
He's a gangster. He can never fight gangsterism. We don't want this kind of people.
I think we said we should round up, but I want to quickly say something. If I can be permitted, I will be happy.
All right, sir. Quickly say, I'm just rounding up right now in 1 minute.
We want the number.
If you can publish the number, and what I want to say is this: some of the things that we are what for years we have been, talking about what is going on in our land. It is the political fallout that is leading us to all this mess. I don't even know in the first case why this guy should have had in any contract in his constituency, frankly speaking. So, but if the law permitted him, but what is on ground is that this is an assault, and we have to look for a way how we can put our heads together and make sure we follow them up. We shouldn't make that mistake not to follow him up. They are trying to act in a way that they are above the law, but they are not above the law. It's an assault, an attempt murder on somebody, and many people are already involved. The police officer there could not even act to protect his life, which is very wrong also. And that guy with a blue cap should understand that he should also know that they have to respect himself. So that is it. So let me just, I'm short of words anyway. So thank you.
I appreciate every one of you for your time with us this evening, and thank you very much, you all, for your concern, for your prayers for our brother Leftist. I appreciate every one of you. Like most of you said, 7 days is too long and all that. Yes, it's a max. We are already on it. We'll continue to update you guys what is currently going on or on our next step. Like one of our brothers also said on the panel, that we should keep mute. That's why you see I'm not talking much. But still, I believe we're gonna use this dishonest or
horrible. It's an horrible member. Horrible. They are not or even nothing like honor. You can't where you have honor. That's why you talk of dishonor. They are horrible.
Peter Obi said it.
They are horrible member.
They should remove excellency.
This is an example of it. Look at his own environment. He's from the constituency. Everywhere stinks.
It's a gangster. It's a gangster.
Everybody should please use his copy his number on the screen. Call him, send him messages, let him know that this is his last bus stop. It's certainly his last bus stop. So
definitely.
I'll continue on. Thank you very much, my people. I really do appreciate every one of you, and God bless you now. That's the number right there. The two numbers is his WhatsApp number, direct numbers. So that's his name, his full name. So thank you. And God will bless all of you now. And thank you very much, my panelists. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow again. Thank you and have a good night, everyone.
Okay, good night.